In this video, we're looking at how to install Access Server on GCP. We need to log into the Access Server portal. If you do not have an account, visit our website, openvpn.net, click on Get Started for free, and create an account for yourself. If you already have an account, click on Sign In, and then select Access Server and enter the email address and the password that you used when you created the account. The next page you'll see is going to be the Access Server portal. From here, you can click on Deploy Access Server or Install Access Server from the left menu. Access Server is available for a number of platforms, as you can see on the screen. We're talking about Google Cloud Platform, so we're going to click on GCP. Looking at this page, you can see there is a link for the quick start guide. If you click on that, there will be step-by-step instructions on how to install Access Server on Google Cloud Platform. But for now, we're just going to follow the steps for the installations. So first, we're going to click on this button that says Launch from Google Cloud Marketplace. From here, we can click on Launch. First, we need to give a name to our deployment. I'm just going to leave it as default here. For the deployment service account, I already have an existing account. I'm going to use that. If you need to create a new account, you can create that. The zone, you can choose your zone. And then the machine type. Again, for me, it's just general purpose right now. I'm just going to choose the default, but you probably need to look at an appropriate machine for your environment. Same as the boot disk, I'm just going to keep it as default. When it comes to networking, choose the correct network interface. When it comes to firewall, I'll suggest that you leave all these enabled because these are the ports that you're going to use to access the Access Server admin user interface. If you click on more, you can see there is an option for IP forward. Set this option to on if you're planning to do a site-to-site VPN setup. And if you're not doing that, you're just doing a remote access via NAT, you can leave it off. Once everything is done, you can click on deploy. This will take a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to pause the video here and come back when it's done. Okay, our Access Server is deployed and everything is done. From here, we need to click on Details tab. And now we need to make a note of a few things. First of all, the admin URL, we need to make a note of this. Also, the admin user account is always OpenVPN, and then the temporary password. So let's go ahead, copy the temporary password, and we're going to click on this link and try to log into our admin UI. We see this privacy error message because this is the first time we're logging into our Access Server. We haven't installed a digital certificate, so Access Server is using a self-signed certificate. Once you install the digital certificate, you won't see the privacy error message anymore. So for now, I'm just going to bypass this and then type the username, as I said, OpenVPN, and then the temporary password. I'm going to paste it here. Click on sign in. First time when you log in, you need to agree to the license agreement. So read through it and click on agree. The first thing we suggest to do is change the temporary password for OpenVPN account. So click on users and go to edit user for OpenVPN and type a new password here. And then click on save and restart. At any time, if you need to upgrade the number of connections you have, click on activation. You can see there is a link that is going to get you back to the Access Server portal. So if you click on that, we get back to Access Server portal, click on activation keys, and you have an option of upgrading your plan or purchase new one. No matter which you click on, it's going to take you to the subscription upgrade page. Choose the number of connections that you need. Choose your billing cycle if you want to have it monthly or annually, and then purchase the connections. Once you do that, you're going to get a new activation key. Just copy that activation key, go back to admin portal and paste that activation key in the box and click on activate. This is how you upgrade the number of your connections. One last thing I want to mention here, when we created the deployment or Access Server, we had an option of choosing no IP address or an ephemeral external IP address. We recommend promoting that to a static IP address so the IP address doesn't change. The easiest way to do on your GCP, just try to find your VPC networks, and then from there you can click on IP addresses and you can see your IP address. As you can see, the type is ephemeral. So click on these three dots and then promote it to static IP address. This way, your IP address won't change. For more information, visit our website, openvpn.net. Under resources, we have documentations and tutorials available.